Minimalist bridal makeup look is not boring. Here's the proof. The subtle bridal makeup look I created on Yvonne gave off a moment that says her skin, but better. The goal for this look was to create something soft and clean that will make her skin look beautiful and enhance her features. And we also wanted to create a finish that will be very brown and bronzy. So that was what we did for Yvonne's skin. Yvonne has very beautiful freckle skin, but for the purpose of the soft look I'm creating on her, I did go in with a medium coverage foundation that softly covered her freckles. However, if you're a bride and you have freckle skin, but then you want your freckles to show through your bridal makeup, please let me know during consultation that you'd like your freckles to show through, and then I will recommend that you go in for natural makeup look. That way I get to use a tinted moisturizer or a light coverage foundation, and then your freckles will be able to pull through your bridal makeup and it to be soft and glowy. But for the look I created on Yvonne, we are going in with a very soft finish that would cover her skin lightly but then make it better looking and bronzy. So at this point, I'm stapling the bronzer on her face. It looks scary, but please calm down. The finish we wanted to create needed to be very brown and bronzy. So I did bronzer her face, if you get me. So I used bronzer as a contour on her face, and then I stapled it and I went back in to blend it because, like, again, I want her finish to be very bronzy. So I went in with the cream bronzer, blended it out, and then I went back in with the entire face with the beauty bath. Then I used these stapling brushes that I got from Shein just to dab all over her face, make sure that her base eats nicely, like everything is properly laid down. Her under eye brightness is just the right amount of brightness she needed. And before I set her under eyes, I just blended the concealer a little bit more, use the same foundation brush with no extra product again over her face, and then with a very finely milled translucent powder I set under her concealer because I wanted her under eyes to be matte and then her oily areas to also be matte, because the finish is supposed to be a matte finish but subtle. So I did go in with this oil control powders, and then for the blush too, I wouldn't want the blush to be too pronounced on her face. It might be looking like that now, but then I'll go over with her powder shade and then everything will just go into her skin beautifully. So again, back to the bronzy finish, I went in with Glam Bronze from Morphe to just emphasize the bronzed areas, bring that deep warmth and bronzy finish to her face. I did that at the perimeter of her face and then her lower cheek line and a little bit on her brow bone as well. And then with her powder shade, I went in with Fenty in 445. I was telling her during the session that she was the first person I've met that matched her powder shade nicely with this particular shade 445. It has the right amount of brownness and then a little bit of yellow, which was perfect for Yvonne's skin. And then I really love the fact that it was her perfect powder shade. I dabbed on the blush a little bit more and then I contoured the nose with the same bronzer, and then I melted her skin with a setting spray and everything melted beautifully, and then I proceeded to bake her under eyes with the translucent powder. So onto the eyes, I started with browns. Like I said, we are doing a very brown bronzy look, so a lot of browns on the eyes. And whenever I'm doing a matte eye, I like to make sure that the lid is smooth because matte eyes don't do well with creases. So I blended the lid nicely before putting this soft shade of brown on it. Went back in to line a little bit of a soft wing liner on her lash line, blended it out. And about her lashes, we went through a few lashes and we decided on a cat eye lash, which is very short and soft, and then it did not overpower her eyes and it was just perfect eye shape lashes for Yvonne. So onto the lips. We wanted the lips to also have that brown tint to it, so I went in with the lighter shade of brown first, outlined her beautiful lips. Yvonne has really nice lips, so I outlined it with the light shade of brown. Then to re-emphasize her lip line, I slightly overlined the top with a darker shade of brown. Then I went back in to just blend it out a little bit towards the middle part, and then with a different shade of brown with a tint of peach, I blended it. She smacked and then did some touches to her face. I dusted off the excess powder from her face. We were going in for a matte finish, so I didn't put any shimmery highlighter on her skin, did finishing touches to her face, and then that was it. So this was Yvonne before I did her makeup, so pretty, and then this was her after. It's giving exactly what we wanted to give her skin, but better, looking very soft, bronzy, brown. The eyes are matte, the lips are soft gloss. Everything was just perfect. Yvonne's look gave exactly what we wanted to achieve: a soft brown eye, soft brown lips. The finish is very brown, very bronzy. So if you're a bride that wants a minimalist makeup look that is subtle at the same time, matte but then soft, this I will highly recommend to you. This look is absolutely perfect. It photographs beautifully, and then it can work on almost every skin tone. Look at the up close. It's very nice. The details in the eyes and then the skin was so beautiful and nice. My number is in the bio. September, October, November, December brides, please have me on your glam team. Let me give you your dream bridal makeup look that will make you stand out. You'll be in your own skin but looking better, enhanced, and beautiful. Engage on this post. Follow me, like, comment, share, and test me. Let's talk about the bridal makeup look that you want to have. I'll really be happy to be your bridal makeup artist and give you that beautiful bridal makeup look that you want for your big day. Like, comment, share, and then I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.